Hello, and welcome to Math Matters. I'm Mrs. Parker. Today we're going to talk about equality. Today you are going to be learning about how to identify equal and not equal statements. Here are some materials you will need for today. You will need a piece of paper and a pencil. To get our brains thinking about math, we're going to do an activity called Same but Different. The left side of the screen is the same but different from the right side of the screen. What is the same about both sides of the screen? Both sides have equal groups. Both sides have dots. Both sides have the same amount of dots. Both sides have 15 dots. What is different from the left side to the right side? The left side has blue dots, while the right side has yellow dots. The left side has 3 groups with 5 dots in each group, while the right side has 5 groups with 3 dots in each group. We're going to continue our same but different activity. This time we have the left side of the screen. What is the left side showing us? It is showing us 3 groups of 4. How many dots is on the left side showing us? 3 groups of 4 is 12. We want the right side to be the same by showing 12 dots as well as showing equal groups, but we wanted to show different equal groups. The left side shows 3 groups of 4. So how can you make 12 without using groups of 4? One way to make it the same with 12 dots and equal groups but different is by showing 4 groups of 3. Another way to make it the same with 12 dots and equal groups but different is by showing 2 groups of 6. You could also make it the same but different with 6 groups of 2. Do you know what this tool is called? It is called a number balance. What does balance mean? If something is balanced, it's the same on both sides. If you make something balanced or the same, that's also called equality. If I put 10 on the left side, I can make it balanced or the same or equal by putting 10 on the right side? If I put 5 on the left side, what do I need to put on the right side to make it balanced or the same? I would need to put 5 on the right side to make it balanced or the same. Think back to our same but different activity. I want to make my scale the same but different. I want it to be the same and balanced on both sides, but I want to use different ways to show that both sides are balanced or the same or equal. If I put 8 on the left side, what could go on the right side? You can think about what numbers go together to make 8. You could show 2 and 6 make 8. These are balanced or the same. Is there another way to make 8? I could use 3 and 5. 3 and 5 make 8. These are balanced or the same or equal. Is there another way to make 8? 1 and 7 make 8. So 1 and 7 balance or the same as 8. Is there any other ways to make 8? 4 and 4 make 8. These are the same or are balanced. If you wanted to prove that all those ways equaled 8, how could you prove it? You could use 10 frames with 2 colored counters. 8 green counters makes 8. 2 green and 6 blue also makes 8. 4 blue and 4 green is the same as 8 too. 1 blue and 7 green also equals 8. How could you prove this though? You could count the counters on each 10 frame to see that there are 8. What is another strategy you could use? You could look at the blank boxes on the 10 frame. A 10 frame has 10 boxes. If 2 are blank, then there must be 8 filled. Let's try another one with our same but different with our number balance. This time we're going to use a number sentence with it. If I put 2 and 4 on the left side, what could go on the right side? First, we have to know what 2 and 4 make. What does 2 and 4 make? It makes 6. This time we aren't going to just hang a tile on 6. But think about what 2 other numbers go together to make 6. What other numbers go together to make 6? You could show 5 and 1. What would our number sentence look like to show that this is balanced or the same? It would look like 2 plus 4 equals 5 plus 1. Is there another way to show 2 and 4 make 6 on the right side? I could also use 3 and 3. What would my number sentence look like? 2 plus 4 equals 3 plus 3. Let's try one more. 3 and 4 make what? It makes 7. I want the other side to be the same, but different. It needs to balance with 3 and 4 make 7, but I don't just want to put 7. What are all the different ways that you could show 7 to make this the same but different? You could use 1 and 6 to make 7. You could use 2 and 5 to make 7. These are all the same and balanced, or are equal to. How do you know when the scale is not balanced or not the same? We know because one side of the balance will be higher than the other side of the balance. When the balance is not balanced or not the same, we call that these are not equal to each other. 10 is not equal to 6. To show that something's not equal, we use an equal sign with a line through it to show that they're not equal. We can also use different operations to show equality or number sentences that balance or are the same. What is the same as or balances with 2 plus 4? First of all, what is 2 plus 4? 2 plus 4 is 6. What would balance with 2 plus 4? Which one is the same as or equal to 2 plus 4? 2 times 3 is the same as or would balance with 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 equals 2 times 3 because both sides are the same as 6. This time there are 2 answers that can go with the balance. What is the same as or balanced with 5 times 2? First of all, what is 5 times 2? 5 times 2 is 10. What would balance with 5 times 2? Which one is the same as or equal to 5 times 2? 5 plus 5 is the same as or would balance with 5 times 2. 5 plus 5 equals 5 times 2 because both sides is the same as 10. What else equals or balances with 5 times 2? 12 minus 2 is also equal or balances with 5 times 2. Let's look at a number sentence that does not balance. If a number sentence does not balance, it means that it is not the same as or does not equal. What is not the same as or does not equal 2 times 4? 2 plus 5 does not balance with 2 times 4. How do you know that 2 plus 5 is not equal to 2 times 4? 2 plus 5 equals 7, while 2 times 4 equals 8. So 2 plus 5 does not equal 2 times 4. Before we go, let's reflect. How could you prove that 2 different number sentences show equality or are balanced or are the same? Also, think about what is one thing that you learned about today? Can you go tell your mom and dad something that you learned? In today's episode of Math Matters, we learned about equal and not equal statements. I'm Mrs. Parker. Thank you for watching and have a great day.